Hello and welcome to a very windy Birmingham. Why are we doing it like this? Because this is what you expect from this city. We are right here in the city centre in Birmingham. Behind me is the famed Birmingham New Street Station, right at the heart of the city where it's all Commonwealth Games. You know, days to the Commonwealth Games, there's branding everywhere. Athletes have started to troop in. A lot of the countries have gradually started to send their athletes. So have the Indians. The pulse is that of the Commonwealth Games. And two things are adding to it. One, if you see around me, the moment you see people, you will see they're not wearing masks. If you see me, I'm not wearing a mask in the middle of the city centre because there's no mask mandate in this country. Which means it's a kind of a coming together even when on and cases are rising to a degree with the BA4 and 5 variant. Number two, unlike Tokyo where there were no people in the stands, here in Birmingham you will have crowds. You will have spectators cheering for their favorite athletes, and so will we for our Indian athletes. You can see the wind blowing, right? If this kind of wind is there, you know, obviously during the games, it's a very different thing for athletes. They will have to really fight hard. And today, the sport in which I want to focus on is men's hockey. In Tokyo, if any of you had followed our coverage, men's hockey had seen an incredible resurgence. Each one of us will never forget that match against Germany. Those 8 minutes, 25th to the 34th, when India changed it all, was quite incredible. Down 3-1, Rupinder Pal Singh, Manpreet Singh, and you know that famed team, they called the players to the centre line. The coach from the outside was also talking to the players, and in those 8 minutes, Indian hockey had turned a new leaf. Thereafter, we remember PR Srijesh sitting on the top of the goalpost, looking down, looking at and reminiscing what has been an incredibly stellar career. But then, when you win something like this, it takes time to come back again. What's the incentive? Srijesh and Harmanpreet in Backstage with Boria said it beautifully. The incentive is to change the colour of the medal. That is why this Indian team is here at the Commonwealth Games. They want to change the colour of the medal. And if you see India's performances most recently against Netherlands, against Belgium, there is every reason to hope that this team has now turned a new leaf. Three things stand out. One has to be the quality of PR Srijesh. When you practice every day with someone like that, the drag flickers improve. A point that Harmanpreet Singh, our vice captain, made in the Backstage with Boria show. Number two is the quality of drag flicks. India has tremendous drag flickers as we speak. Finally, and number three, a point that is absolutely of paramount importance as far as I'm concerned, is fitness levels and physicality. All of us who have been fans of Indian hockey between, say, the 90s and the 2010s, 15s, will tell you that Indian teams would concede goals towards the latter part of a game. When the match was in control, that's when India lost the plot. But this team, with the physical fitness, the stamina, will clearly match any European or international team at any level. Yes, there is Australia. Yes, there are some very, very good sides. There's Britain. But India, no way, is less to anyone going into the Commonwealth Games. And that is why under Manpreet Singh, under Harmanpreet Singh, under PR Srijesh, it is a side that has a brilliant web of experience and youth. I'm stammering because of the wind, and this wind is too much. But that's what I said. If this wind remains, it will challenge every athlete. And this blend of experience and youth should give Indian men's hockey an edge going into the Commonwealth Games. They've had a rigorous camp. They've done a tour of Europe. They've had experience. They know the conditions. Fingers crossed, India can change the color of the Tokyo medal here in Birmingham for 2022. And mind you, we will all be there supporting and cheering for the team. That's all I have. For men's hockey, I will be back again with a different show as part of the Rev Sports build-up for the 2022 Birmingham Commonwealth Games.